CG here again. I'm on 2K and I'm gonna do a Celtics team because Celtics are in the finals, and hopefully we do good. You know, I always do this. One thing I have to do though is this because people get mad. I like playing on 12-minute quarters, and I have to play on Hall of Fame difficulty. This is the rules. Shot meters off. Here's the team. Yeah, you know, just Tatum, Jaylen Brown. All you diehard Celtics fans will know it. One thing that I find kinda disrespectful is if you look at the badges, Tatum has no Hall of Fame badges. Neither does Jaylen Brown, which I find kinda disrespectful. And I understand Marcus Smart, you know, won Defensive Player of the Year this year. Definitely deserved it, but in my eyes, I think that he should, you know, get Hustler, probably Pickpocket, because I think he racked up 139 steals this year. And other than him, yeah, we got a whole bunch of role players, basically. Well, not role players, I should say. You know, a lot of solid guys. I have to adjust the minutes because I like my minutes being set differently than a lot of other players do. Here's how I set my minutes. Yeah, we have an interesting lineup with Al Horford and Robert Williams out here. Because Robert Williams is actually smaller than Al Horford, but Horford is not as big. I like Horford. Horford is bigger, but he doesn't bring, in my eyes at least, the bigger defensive presence that Robert Williams brings. So I'm going to set the minutes up now. Here's just how I set them. If anyone disagrees, then, you know, don't ragdoll me. I always like to get the bench set up first. It's just what I do. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for the music. I should probably turn that off actually. My sixth man always gets 20. The duo to the sixth man gets 18. That's just how I play. I know. Okay. I just like to do this because it's just me setting minutes basically. I'm going to pick up one player in free agency. And I will make Derek White my sixth man actually. For agency, I'm going to pick up one player, and that's going to be a solid small forward. Okay, well, I'm actually going to release a couple players. And yeah, okay. Picking up James Ennis, Dennis Smith Jr. Never mind, he won't accept that. Okay. I'll just pick up him. Only so, no offense to Naismith, he's not doing a whole lot. No offense to him. He will still get minutes. It's just I don't want him, you know, being my backup small forward. That's the wrong guy. Naismith. I'll give him 4 minutes. There you go. Tyus gets 50. Sorry about that. I heard something. That's my pen. Tyus gets 15. I don't like how spread thin my minutes are out here. Nope, I can't spread the minutes too thin. I guess I could remove some of those from them. I'll add. There you go. That's how I like to do it. I am not used to anyone's jump shot, so don't hate me if I suck. And I always like to do this just to make sure no one plays. Who could I get for Tatum if I were to trade him? Not much. If I don't see at least a 90 up here, I'm disrespected. I'm disrespected. Say Marcus Smart. You got the defensive player of the year. Let's see. Okay, I'm on my chest. Anyway, Tatum's untouchable. Anyway, our first game is against the Knicks. I'm not used to these, so I'm gonna look at what jerseys we have. I actually do like these old Boston unis. Ooh, those look awesome. And classic unis as well. Alright, well, we're going with the green.
Shout out to the whole 2K community. You guys are wild and like.
Celtic fans. If anyone decides to watch this as a Celtic fan, how nervous do y'all know when that Golden State is tied the series up, and y'all go back to San Fran? I'm calling it Game 7. I'm gonna say Golden State just because every time y'all like Boston beat them, they come back.
Sports welcomes you to the
with
following
solid firepower.
of the NBA.
They play better defense. They started off a little bit more rocky, but they always have a good second half. Golden State has
The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York.
The next time we play them will be in the Garden.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose, not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
Good 2019.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you.
And unfortunately, just
a chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
I actually like Trae Young as a player just because of.
And now the opening lineup for Boston.
I also need to turn these guys down because these guys are very loud. I just like, I don't know why it's so high. I like how, I like what he brings, in terms of. I'll keep these up actually. I like his,
outside the wings are.
The what's that, swagger, the swagger, the
Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford. Smart in at the point. And for New York, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall.
Outside, but
Fournier out there with Rose, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night?
I'm trying to say, I think Trae Young.
Man, that very first time
when he comes
putting
into,
on that Knicks jersey,
team, whatever,
the game was in
always
Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then. And
I watched that.
I'll never forget that night.
Hey, who got him? I'm looking at takeover ability.
Here's Barrett.
2 slashers.
Second chance effort. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Now here's Smart. In the corner, Horford with it. It's stolen by Barrett.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
You get to Tatum. The thing I hate about Tatum is his
Barrett against Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Fournier pulls it down.
I need to turn it down still. Player chatter. I guess I'm gonna turn that down actually. And turn this down.
Now.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Randall no good.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Robinson throws it down hard.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
My goodness, he's such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far.
I've only done a Warriors one as well.
Rose with the ball. Williams picks him up. On offense, here are the Celtics. Tatum no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There at the pass to Robinson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
So it's the Knicks now.
I can't get a steal.
After the basket by Boston.
Hey, the ball
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
All right, Marcus Smart. I'll try and score with him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Not sure how it's going to
Smart
go.
goes in.
But I'll try.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Brown feeling out of it. To the inside. It's good from Williams, the assist by Brown.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Fournier against Brown. Now here's Fournier. He's covered closely. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Fournier on Al Horford. That's a
passes it to Smart.
match.
Horford against Fournier. Releases. Horford, good.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively.
I said that,
for
and
sure.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Now off the inbound.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Okay.
Smart against Rose.
I need to
It's rebounded
stop
by New
shooting
York.
with Marcus Smart.
Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Randall, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Put in Tyus. No, I'm going to put in Grant Williams and put Horford at the 5.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Great showing for him last season. 12th in rebounding, 19th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team.
Put my hands in the Put your hands up, Al.
Robinson against Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rose. And he converts the layup.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Here's Tatum. Here's Horford. Randall with the block. And they'll keep possession.
There
Tatum
is
on the
so
wing.
much room that he just
Dirk
gave me.
covering. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
We know
so
this is an
much
offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Fournier with the ball. Picked up by Brown. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Offside Tatum.
Drive inside with the Robinson just waiting for me. We're out.
And that one goes long.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And the basket by Rose.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Oh, I had someone open.
Here's Horford.
I will admit it.
No good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. A floater, and there's the nice layup by Rose. Rose has got 6 points.
Well, the floater has always been a key shot in Derrick Rose's arsenal, and the later he gets in his career, the more we may see him
just
Brown, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball.
Dang, all right, I'm taking him out. I'll put Peyton Pritchard.
In the paint.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Get him
The
fouled out
Knicks
early.
making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. Inside. It's Robinson with the jam.
Rotation.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
Can I move? Thank you.
Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
This.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Walker.
Jalen.
Brown against Rose.
That's a formation.
4 on the clock. And they double up Brown. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. New York shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field side. And Robinson throws it down low.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Here's Pritchard. Banked in off the glass. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And Walker's got the ball here for the Knicks. Astroberry, back to Walker. Three-pointer, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's on me right there.
How poised is Kemba Walker? This guy shooting from beyond the arc is so impressive.
Brown drives in.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Walker. Takes it inside. He gets that one.
Switch.
Walker's got 5.
I can't
Well,
blame
we've
him.
seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
I do not know how fast he is.
Here's Pritchard from the arc.
Anto's not very fast.
Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6
Sometimes
rebounds
some
here
players are
tonight.
released that are like super fast, like Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, stupid
Pass
fast.
to Walker.
Which does make me really nervous because they don't shoot that fast anymore.
Clock at 6.
I'm just gonna stay on him. I trust Tatum.
Outside
I
for
don't-
Randall.
How can I not trust him to get a rebound though?
No good on the 3.
Good job.
Celtics trail by 3.
I'm going inside.
Here's Tatum. And that'll be
I don't
2
like
free
how he
throws
talks
coming
that
up.
now.
Officials
One
on the call with the foul. That one on Rose. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw.
I'm gonna put in the bench. Oh, Grant Williams already on the bench. Tyus.
Line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can get to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively. Boy, what's better than Nerlens Noel playing with force on the interior? What a big reason he's earned this trip to the line.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Horford. James Ennis comes in for Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
There you go.
And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Walker. And they recover
James
it.
Ennis with the swat.
And Noel kicks to Walker. There's the pass to Reddish. And here's Brooks. Noel wide open. He fires. No good off the front iron. The Celtics shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. It's deflected.
I'll be honest, Derek White should have a higher overall than 79, or at least higher,
Here's Walker. That's in.
offensive
Coming off an
stats.
assist
He's
from
in a
Randall.
force.
Randall's
In the
got his
finals.
3rd assist on the night.
I'm not even kidding.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on a fast break.
Now, here's Tice.
Back Cam Reddish down.
Over Reddish. Drops in the short one. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue.
I'm going to just do this real fast. Oh, never mind. Okay, he left.
To go back and forth the entire way.
New York trailing. Walker the pass to Burks. Randall right side. Over Williams. Williams with the block.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Walker dishes to Reddish. To the middle. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
With the drive. Celtics passing it around. White looking around. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Reddish the pass to Randall. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Walker's shot is off. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Outside, White.
Yikes.
No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 4. To the paint. That's good from Randall on the assist by Walker.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Walker. The 3.
Oh my God.
A shot by
Tyus,
Pritchard,
get
no good.
to the basket, bro.
Randall down low over Williams.
Wanted.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics.
that outta
He
here.
notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, an incredible lead for Julius Randle shooting the ball. Breaks down what's made the difference for him.
It's really just all about just me getting into my shot quick and just, you know, everything with my shot. It starts with my base and my feet, my footwork. And that's really all it is.
That the audio was
my legs.
like obviously it was
just
pre-recorded,
getting
but
into my
just
shot,
I can
the
tell
speed.
it's like
It's always fun to
this
get
was
back
kind of
to
during the pandemic as well because
Wow, so interesting, isn't it, to
Well,
hear that
I don't
focal
know-
point for his shooting?
I don't know if it
And
was or
people
not, but
often
you know,
focus
I'd
on
assume
the
it was.
wind or
I don't
the
know.
release,
Maybe
but
it's because
it all starts
you know
with
it
that
sounds like
foundation
audio,
in the
recorded
lower
audio
body.
from like a laptop computer or something like a voice call. I don't know, maybe
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard.
Stop shooting such deep threes.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight. A lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway.
That's just me, though.
Daniel Tice, out there with Williams. Then there's Derek White.
That's just me.
Then it's Ennis. And it's Pritchard in at the one. The Knicks shooting at a decent 44% clip here.
Hey, right here!
Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw good, Burks.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
So it's the Celtics now. Here's White. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. Here's Walker. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky she was off.
And the foul on Alec.
Charge, okay. I'm going to put the starters back in.
Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Evan Fournier is checked in for Walker.
Let's try shooting Marcus Smart. Why not?
Burks against Smart. The 3 ball.
I actually greened it.
After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
And it's blocked by Brown.
Jaylen Brown. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Oh, here's Randall.
All Al wants to do is win his ring.
Kicks to Reddish.
I think he's 37 years old, and he
Shot
just
to
made
stop
his
the
first
run.
three.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Boston leading by 7. Outside, Horford. For 3. They get it back. Williams misses the layup.
Come on, Mr. Pterodactyl Arms.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Looking to end this cold spell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for tall
I need to stop fouling because that's his fourth
But
foul.
when you do it well,
He's going to foul for the first quarter.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
I'm going to keep
Robinson's
him in.
checked in
I'm
for
not
the
going to
Knicks.
go for steals anymore.
There it comes in for Reddish. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed. And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Burks finds Barrett. Outside Fournier. Passes it to Barrett. Williams with the block.
Good job, Robert.
Smart against Burks. Right side Horford.
Set it.
Kept alive by Boston. The kick out to Tatum.
Green Day.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball move.
For three, Fournier. And they get it back. Noel trying to break loose. Robinson misses. The Celtics have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5-10. And Brown throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
I'm not even going to go for the steal.
Here's Burks, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. On the wing Williams to the paint. Horford kicks to Smart. And stolen by Barrett.
That's RJ. Forgot he was on the Knicks. Once he might hand got the steal.
And they'll get another chance. And Smart over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Definitely the Pelicans because of the run that they had
mobile one block.
During
this one deserves another
round of the Western.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
You know, I am surprised
and the Knicks with
that they
possession
were that competitive against the #1 seed in the NBA.
Noel dishes to Burks.
You know, I thought after like a few games it was over.
And the officials call goaltending.
I wanted to see a Cinderella story, honestly.
Terrific quickness.
But I knew it was not going to happen.
Looking strong inside.
Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. Smart deciding where to go with it. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Reverse hit home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Noel. To the middle. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Rose.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. New York calls timeout.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams, and it's Williams in for Al Horford. Barrett against Tatum. And Barrett slams it in.
I got a poster. That's coming with force. RJ Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success the Phillies have is when they guess right.
Here's Tatum. The Knicks making the shot. Tatum no good.
I would really have loved a screen from someone, dude. That's what Al Horford
against Rose.
Really possessed.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Rose against Tatum.
I have a mismatch, but
fires the three.
I don't need no shot. I'll green it anyway.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here is Robinson. 10 points for him.
No, he's not going to.
Outside Rose. Takes the 13-footer. Offensive rebound.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Smart against Rose. Robinson with the block.
Dang, I got
wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority
I
sends
have to
it
find
back.
RJ because he will shoot it.
Barrett against Williams.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And it's Brown missing. Knicks trail by 11. It's Fournier on the wing. To the inside, Rose. And the lead is down inside single digits. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And it's Brown missing. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Robinson high post. Knocked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There it finds Robinson. And Robinson throws it down home.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Brown drives in. Fournier pulls
Seriously,
it down.
like, where's the foul call at this point?
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for New York.
First time out.
7-point differential. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Tatum.
There's the foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
That's
point.
on Evan Fournier.
Make no mistake, this is a fundamentally sound player. Jason Tatum skilled at drawing contact.
And the Knicks making a change here. Walker's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
New York moving the ball around. Williams against Noel. Here's Walker.
Nope.
Here's Robinson.
I can't do
Noel
anything
trying to
about
break
him
loose.
scoring. He's 7 feet tall.
Tries again. Robinson misses.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Down low. It's stolen by Barrett. Walker in the post. Guarded by Tatum. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and his team.
Now here's Brown. Following the miss by Kemba
Come
Walker.
on, Tyus.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Who's on who? Who am I on?
1:57
Tatum, why
left
are
in
you
the second
doubling
quarter.
Kemba?
Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9. Here's Smart driving in.
That should have been a
Can't
foul,
get it to
bro.
fall. Knicks trail by 7. And a fast break now for New York. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum.
I'm not paying attention.
Here's Rose. Trying to get open is Robinson. From
Alright, I'm putting back in Robert and him. I'm almost going to take these guys out.
down in the low post. It goes.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Alright, come on, Jalen.
It's Brown.
The poster on RJ.
RJ Barrett slams it down.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jalen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Don't foul.
Walker the pass to Noel.
Now I need you to have 5 fouls in the first half.
And it's blocked.
Good swat.
Tatum against Rose. Tatum deciding where to go with it.
Horrible
A
release.
three-pointer off the mark. New
That would
York's gone
have.
0-2
release
from
was
the
a little bit
open
faster. I'd like it a lot more. I don't mind it though.
Brown against Rose. Here's Walker. Trying to get open is Robinson. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
How confident is Kemba Walker in the pick and roll game? Boy, he's been running this since he got in the league. Look out, folks.
Hello.
Now here's Smart. Tice kicks to Smart.
Yeah.
Here's the three. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Stop shooting Mark Smart.
Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's got takeover.
Dishes it to Walker.
Oh my goodness, what a matchup. Boy,
12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Poor Marcus Smart, bro. He's on Mitchell Robinson.
No good with the layup.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has
16
been the
points
story
in that
so
first
far
half,
for the
12 for
Celtics.
Jalen.
He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And it's so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like, and we'll see if they hit the ball in the second half.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit, but they look uninspired. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
I can't pound it on the board. That is the joys of having a, how to put this nicely, undersized center in Robert Williams. And Tyus, I want to say, is 6'9".
We've got second half action for
so
you.
I might
The next
be
couple
picking up
quarters are similar to the first.
Or
this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half.
I can start hitting through big pressure. This guy's a 3-point specialist.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
Shot releaser.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Rose in at the point guard position.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Fournier. He can't hit that time. White with the defensive effort.
Derek. I've got Mitchell Robinson on me. How is this fair? I've got a literal
pass to Williams.
I can't back him down. He's too big. That's way off
the left
post hook.
Well, I guarantee you, this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3. Lost.
Celtics leading by 5.
And I get some big boy on me.
Right side, White. From downtown, tips it up, and
There
Williams is
Thank
right
you.
there. Williams has got the first bucket of the third here for Boston.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Pritchard. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Fires from deep.
I'm wide open.
Pritchard gets
Good
the
job,
bucket.
Pete.
Pritchard's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Rose into the lane. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Celtics have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for White.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
I'm staying on Robert Wood because they'll have him like at the 3-point line.
Rose dishes to Barrett.
Like Mitchell Robinson is not going to shoot. That is my fault.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
God,
this guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And so it's Rose.
Fake Berger's what, 5 for 18? Oh, he's up here. 2 for 9. That is even worse.
Bringing it up for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8.
Yeah, that's something like that.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Randall. They can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Horford. It's rebounded by New York.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that goal streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Boston has possession. The Knicks making a shot. White. Good.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Right side row.
I got my ankles snapped
That's
up.
a basket. Is 8th from the field. 8 of 14.
But you see the strong dribble drive. It backs the defense up, and Rose at his best setting up that shot.
White against Fournier. Outside White. Here's Williams shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I know he's not the
That's on Evan Fournier.
Such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
A different look for New York. Reddish, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett, and it's Burks in for Derrick Rose. Here's Fournier, and off the left side of the rim, and it's Rose in for him.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
And
the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
And that one falls for
Bangs
White.
it.
For 4.
Alright, I'm gonna put the starters back in. Rob is getting tired, so I'll actually put Horford in. And put Grant back in. Smart, Jalen, and Tatum.
Fournier, he's joined in the international competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Mason Tatum comes in for James Ennis. Jaylen Brown's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Brown finds Smart. Robinson with the block.
I'm getting, like, hit. I'm surprised he did not pass that back to What's his face?
Celtics leading by 9. You're smart.
And
he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Now, here's Reddish. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Burks.
Oh, he had me jumping.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane?
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice.
All right, David, thank you very much.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Why do they have him at the 4?
Outside Williams. From past the arc. It's a three-point bomb. Williams has got 8.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Kemba Walker is checked in for Mitchell Robinson.
Coming onto the floor.
They put him at the 5?
Kemba Walker.
New York
oh,
moving
they're
the ball
playing
around.
small ball then.
Fournier the bounce pass.
We better crush them on the glass.
Shot clock at 6. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Get off me.
Walker against Smart. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Walker. Finished off the break. 13 points in the game.
Well, you can watch Kemba Walker see that play develop, and the explosive speed ensures that he's going to
the biggest guy out there is Cam Reddish. Nope, that's Julius Randle. Never mind.
Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Oh, and the jam by Horford.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Who's on me?
Tatum against Fournier. And the turnover again by Boston. Noel's checked in for the Knicks.
For your New York Knicks.
Knicks trail by 10.
Oh, that should have been a steal.
From deep, Walker. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Kemba Walker has put in the work, and you can see the trust he has now in the pull-up jump shot.
Williams for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Burks. 6 points for him. Feeds to Reddish. Back to Burks. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Smart against Randall. The pass to Williams.
You say for pick and fade.
Right side Horford. Shoots over Burks. Horford no luck.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Floats one. Good work defensively by Horford. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Back to Brown. To the middle. That's good from Horford on the assist by Brown. 8 points for Al Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Randall outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Tatum's shot is off.
Oh, Tatum.
Knicks trail by 9. Now Burks. He has 6. That one, no good. Randall against Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. New York's got one or two from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Walker. And he drives in.
Nah.
Good
no
work
easy
defensively by Smart. Boston leading by 9. Home throws it down.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Oh, that should have been a steal. I'm not trying to get fouled out, though.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
That's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart and able to get himself to the line.
And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in, so Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Horford. Neesmith comes in for Williams. James Ennis, he'll check in for Tatum. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution.
Bro, come on, set a screen.
Right. He's aggressive, he's instinctive, he has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important. After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second makes sense.
Pass to Randall. Outside, Walker trying to get open is Randall, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. 18 points for Kemba Walker.
Their sixth man has more points than.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Walker. Shoots the 3, and again,
what a
Boston with the
shot
triple.
by Peyton
They're getting
Pritchard.
a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Play on you, Kemba.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Shot's good by Walker. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Walker. Launches a 3. A new 14 for Boston.
How did
Knicks
you
trail
not
by 10.
grab that?
Inside, here's Randall. Rebound by Ennis. Right down low. Burks covering. They get the rebound.
Oh my God, Ty.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'm not giving you
That one on White.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA. But this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
I almost got
And
it.
so it's Boston, holding on to an 8-point lead, heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Daniel Tice. Ennis out there with Neesmith. Then it's White. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
Defense tries.
Good. Celtics leading by 8. Ennis taking his time here. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Scooped up. He goes up again. Walker's shot is off. On offense, here are the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Pritchard. Nice D from Barrett.
I'd love if my center could also get in the face. Like, bro, what happened?
From D, Walker. Walker missing
Kemba
again.
Almost made that.
The Celtics shooting 43% from the field. Outside, White. This one for 3. Randall grabs the board.
Bro, I'm wide open.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now White, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. The shot
Can I
comes
please go for a dunk, bro?
Here's Walker. That's in.
I actually want to, like, drive inside.
Randall's got 6 assists in
Not
the game.
stop halfway.
Kemba Walker finding a rhythm. Nothing scarier to a defense than when he starts to hum.
Here's
Kemba
Pritchard.
Walker can't play defense, can he?
The tray. The offensive rebound and the foul on Cam Reddish.
Foul me,
That's
Cam.
foul number 2 for him. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Reddish.
Derrick.
Rose against White. Over Barrett. It's deflected.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
Pass to Walker.
It's like the only way to, like,
Rose against
score is
White.
off a fast break.
Shoots off the step back. Rose, no good.
I can't do
Celtics
that.
leading by 6. White drives in. That shot,
How
no
did you
good.
not score
Some
that
solid
one?
defense from Rose.
Come on, bro. How?
And there's the call on James Ennis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
There goes like
Fournier's checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor.
For those
Like
just
a
joining us,
superstar.
fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Barrett on the wing. Bucket is good.
How did you make that though? But when I can't make a shot when I'm under the basket.
With the contact finish.
Now here's White.
You didn't even
Just
stay here
about 3
long
minutes
enough
through
to
the
set the
4th quarter
screen.
here. There's the 3.
Oh my God, Derrick.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
No!
Randall right side.
Derrick
to the
Rose is
middle.
wide open and
Here's
they just
Rose.
missed him.
And he gets the bucket. Now
But
just
when
a
that,
2
okay, I'll do
point
the
Celtic
exact
lead.
same thing
Buckets. It's
with
raining
Peyton Pritchard.
buckets from inside.
Look,
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Rose.
look.
Fournier against White. Tice trying to break
Oh my
free.
goodness, he made it.
White, good.
Took long enough.
And the Celtics lead by 4.
And the defense
shooting
really
better
doing
percent.
its job there. A little slow to react to the
losing.
ball getting into the paint.
Obviously by
Randall,
4, but
yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
It's White on the wing. Started by Fournier. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Oh
Next
my
gone,
God,
final.
why can't my team ever grab a freaking board? Like, it's actually not that hard. No one can even play it like at the 4. I don't want Naismith being in here.
.11 from the field in the 4th quarter. And it's Barrett penetrating.
Dude, you don't believe that my center can't get up there and stop him?
With either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
And it's White missing. Now the Knicks with it. They're on
I'm getting furious.
Here's Randall. That one good.
I'm about to lose this game because this team can't play defense.
For Julius Randle.
Like my bench just can't play defense, but I'm gonna drive inside on them.
It's come from inside the paint.
And it's nothing.
The call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him. So Boston ends up going with the new group. To the inside. Stolen by Rose.
Dude, Derrick Rose will never do that.
Randall passes to Rose.
Good.
It's stolen by Barrett.
R.J. Barrett's not going to do that.
For the 3. Offensive rebound.
Can I get a board?
That's good.
I have 2
Robinson's got the lead up to 4
I have a 6'8" guy out there and a 6'9" guy out there. Can I get a rebound?
And they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Get off me, RJ. Thank you, Robert, for setting a screen. Thank you, Robert, for setting a screen.
Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the
Dude, this rim is freaking
not
killing me.
Smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into
Bert,
tonight.
don't you dare say I'm not taking smart shots.
Robinson.
Shoot it, boy.
Round against Rose.
You like stupid side jab like you are going to shoot it, you never shoot it.
Good, and it takes it.
I was at okay, I might actually lose this game. So.
Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball. For
Why
Boston.
are you so far up the court, Jalen?
Guarded by Tatum. Rose, no good.
Go.
Round against Fournier. Offensive rebound.
I would love that if my guy could have actually kept driving and ran faster. Jalen Brown is faster than that, and I swear to God, dude.
To stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Hand in his face, Derrick Rose is 6 feet at the tallest.
Inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And it's in there. Brown's got 20 points.
Boy, how impressive
it's
is
sad that Jalen Brown has 20 points for Jason Tatum has 22.
Every drive.
This goes to show how bad I've struggled. I do not want to foul out.
Here's Rose going inside, and he drops in the layup.
Can no one look and see him moving?
Now for New York.
God,
and there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively.
Wow, finally.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble,
6-point game.
Shot release so much more
need
consistent,
some stops.
as is his focus. And for Jalen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and
wait
that's
for you to
paid
move
dividends in
because
terms of his confidence, guys.
Now here's Rose.
Same thing with you, Derrick Rose.
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 26 points for Rose.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Smart. And he makes the bucket.
Marcus Smart with an
and now a
and
3-point play chance here for him.
Did you ever notice the...
Give me 1 second, good sir. Nice.
That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense, sensational shooting.
Good job, Marcus.
Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in a season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
Oh my God, Jalen Brown, what happened to your speed, bro? Tatum, I need you to start hitting shots, honestly. Give me the ball.
Boston with the ball. And here's Tatum for 3. Brings it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 19 points.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Alright, there goes.
Rose passes to Barrett.
Going to get
Outside Robinson.
I'm gonna wait because that's what I'm gonna do.
Just fine on the clock. New York moving the ball around. The shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Tatum.
Tatum, why are you not dunking, bro?
Right side Rose.
I have to play on D Rose as well.
Over Williams.
I need a board.
Iron and out. Boston's gotten some tough luck from
Tatum,
in the fourth quarter. They've hit just 1 of 6 from
dude. Dunk.
New York's gone.
RJ Barrett's been doing it on you
in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Fournier. Randall gets to Rose.
Half their squad is tired. How are they still hitting shots?
He feeds it to Robinson. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart.
How's that not a foul?
That one misses. The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%.
Play on.
Rose passes to Fournier.
God,
Jacks up a 3.
Still has a wide open look.
And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Thank you, Jaylen. Tie game.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
These guys are just rebounders. He's defensive presence. These guys are scorers.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
Marcus
And he's
Smart?
played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points
not deserve to be Marcus
the hard
Smart.
way.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
9.6 boards, 8 assists.
During the
Yeah,
break, I
he's my
heard Tom
team, right?
Thibodeau as he talked with the team.
Yeah.
This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He
By
told
no
the
means
players,
necessary does he
"Don't
deserve
let
this.
up now, fellas. This is
At
where
least
we
was
make
one
our
of my
move.
guys.
Right now.
Shoot it, D-Rose. Shoot it.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Rose can't hit.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a
Tatum,
possession.
Tatum drives in. A miss that time.
Jump,
Put him
dude,
up.
jump.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, with a steal, Marcus
Now
Smart.
here's Rose. Here's Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact, nice.
And the Knicks making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
It's stolen by Brown. Tatum drives in.
Tatum, I swear to God, dude.
Williams dishes to
Tatum,
Tatum.
you're cold.
5 to shoot. The 3.
And a green in his face, and I'm cold.
Tatum's got
Jason
22.
Tatum.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot, and when he's rolling like this,
Surprised they don't have Derrick Rose.
Sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a
game.
rim protector. His anticipation
not
and his
over by any
positioning
means
are
necessary. I just
exceptional.
want to say.
Randall kicks to Walker.
Who am I
58
on?
seconds left to play here in the fourth. Trying to get open is Robinson. It falls.
Yikes.
And that shot brings them to within just 1.
and you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
No.
Barrett, no good.
Get to Tatum.
And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Tatum. Another shot, and
I
it's
got
denied.
fouled.
About 7
I'm
seconds
kinda
up the shot
nervous.
box. 2 free throws.
Now I'm
coming up,
really
and they
nervous.
call
Wait,
the
no.
shooting foul.
Not only is he not a good free throw shooter, he is very tired.
Drive by Julius Randle.
I will
Give him a
shut
lane
my
and
mouth
he
about
will
Julius
force
Randle.
you to hit him.
Please miss this. Please miss this.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Boom! Throws it down hard.
And that was so
Jaylen Brown
in front by the slimmest of margins. In
I need
of a stop
defensive
right
stop.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
This is a chance to take the lead. So you've got to draw up the play to make it happen.
From deep,
No.
Walker
That's a brick.
misses the 3.
Fouling?
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the
Tatum,
enemy
please.
in this
Drain them
situation.
both.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, the former number 3 pick in the
Jason
2017 draft, Jason Tatum has been nothing
Celtics
short
were
of
that bad for
amazing
that
as a
long?
young gun in this
Jeez.
league. What a star on the rise.
Walker finds Barrett.
Oh,
Barrett's
shoot.
the triple. And that was an enormous 3-pointer.
I wasn't paying
Jay
attention,
Barrett
my
at a
bad
critical
boys.
juncture, no
You're gonna
hesitation.
get some overtime on the first
Now a
one.
timeout called by Boston.
Unless I hit this somehow. You know what? Do I? Yes, actually. Peyton Pritchard, here's your time to shine.
Let's show them why we are the best fans in the NBA.
Here is your time to
Celtic
shine.
substitution.
Oh, and he had a chance.
Alright, we go to OT. I'm putting Jaylen Brown back in the game. One timeout gives them
Get it
rest.
to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are
Alright,
headed to
this
overtime.
is crucial.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Alright, come on.
And so off the tip, it's New York.
You're
And
7
always a
feet
good
tall.
ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one.
Oh, with a
Courtesy of
steal
Gatorade.
already.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the
Oh,
lineup for us
pass,
now in
bro.
overtime.
I'm trying to get it Tatum.
On the court for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair.
I still need to remember,
Sharing
Marcus
the
Smart
wing
has
spot.
one foul,
Fournier
like,
and
until
Barrett.
he's out.
And it's Walker in at the one spot. Randall no good. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Ooh, lights out.
Brown against Fournier. Shoots from the baseline. And rebounds again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
How many rebounds does he have? 23 boards?
Oh, GA,
What?
he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it.
Second chance points always hurt.
I wanna shoot
Not
it.
enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the
Jaylen
defensive
Brown
glass.
for 3.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll.
Don't
and works it to
dare
perfection.
get fouled out.
And taken away by Brown.
What
Smart finds Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Double-double.
Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Fournier.
Come to me, come to me.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Wanted. Chose the wrong time to get cold. That's when it's overtime.
Barrett against Tatum.
I don't like how I can't get a screen. That one. Come here.
6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Robinson
I
pulls
really
it in.
hate how I
And
can't
the
get
great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brown after R.J. Barrett's miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has
11
been unbelievable.
rebounds
a testament
is
to
rare.
how much he cares about his craft.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Cut the line.
He missed.
Here's Robinson trying to get open as Randall. Robinson misses. Boston leading by 5. Here's Brown, and there's the drive, and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
What is Jaylen Brown shooting? Oh my god. 9 for 26. Yeah, he's shooting amazing, bro. My best shooter is Robert Williams. He's 4 for 6.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And it's out of bounds. The
It's
Celtics
our ball
take it the other way.
too.
And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime. Smart misses. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Fournier. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Smart misses.
That's a higher, like...
The Knicks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one.
A mediocre 41%.
Here's Walker. 14 feet away. That's short off the rim. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Don't foul.
Walker against Smart.
No foul.
To the paint. Here's
I can't do anything about that.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the top of the year, I think.
I'll tell you, you allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
And so it's New York with it. And here's Walker outside. Rebound by Williams. Tatum on the wing. Barrett covers. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Tatum against Barrett. Three-pointer.
I got hit. Like,
Robinson
dude, he's
pulls
hitting
it in.
me.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
Oh, it's over.
That's a
I
two-pointer
should
from
not
Walker.
ever
It's
say
not
it's
gonna
over.
go for him. And it's
'cause it's
Boston
not.
the other way.
How about Jason?
Barrett against Tatum. Takes a 3.
Look
Knicks
how
with the rebound.
open I am.
Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
From deep, Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
What a
To me, that's the
game.
wingspan of Jaylen
Game 1 today.
All right, David, thank
What
you.
a freaking
And that'll do it for the
performance
first game of...
by Jaylen Brown. I am impressed. 33 points for Brown. 30 points for Tatum. Smart, even though with a scary 5 fouls. He actually did really good. Robert Williams was just a menace. 4 blocks. Al Horford did really good with the 3 blocks, 8 points. Derek White actually did really good for 16 points. I'm surprised that he racked up 28 rebounds. And how did he play 41 minutes? Because he played all regulation practically. He played 45! He played the whole game almost. I'm talking about almost. He did play the whole game pretty much. I bet that boy's tired. And the Raptors are next. You're stupid if you think I'm doing that. decline. I will be right back.
Ice Trey, how I'm repping in Atlanta. I swear that I'm getting in. Some people call me Santa. Look, every bar spit is cold. I know you felt it. I'm like Jason Tatum, so watch me Celtics. I might cop a flight to Brooklyn, Katie, Kyrie, and you know Harden cooking. No longer a rookie, and that's where DeMelo. I might see LeVar sitting courtside with Jello. Rhyme so tight, make you feel it in your spleen. You know that I'm a bull. Just ask Zach LaVine. I'm a point guard, how I'm giving out directions. I'm a Cavalier out in Cleveland, call me Sexton. Then I fly to Texas, you know I'm never average. Drop a triple-double like I'm Luka with the Mavericks. Most valuable player, they thought I was a joker. Then I cooked them up like some nuggets in a toaster. They begging me to stop, they swear that I'm vicious. But I'm a bad boy when I kick it with the Pistons. Man, I'm feeling gold and I kick it in the bay. Pull up deep range, call me Curry, call me Clay. Back against the wall, I'm the plug in a socket. If you give me space, I'ma take off like a rocket. Big boy in the paint, you know I never miss. Ask a bone this, every bar spit it hits. When it's crunch time, I turn into Kawhi. I keep a straight face, but I am a fun guy. Yes, sir, I'm a king, need a crown and a scepter. The best of my generation, who could do it better? Never told me what I could, only told me what I can't. So I turned into a grizzly, man, that's where the John Morant. Man, I'm feeling wealthy, I think I need a butler. My bars produce heat, I don't gotta wait for summer.
Here comes LaMelo Ball with his hair on fire. Wow! Boy, a lot of years. And he plays with so much energy. Speed is his game. Hornets lead by 11. Long three. Oh, LaMelo!
Look, I only want the bucks, not the nonsense. I'm a Greek freak, see me dominate on offense. I swear, keep it cold like I'm Minnesota. If I'm running through your town, I might bulldoze you. I stand above the rest like I'm a giant. I never seen a pelican fly high in the Zion. Please give me a mission. I promise I can handle. I can turn the Knicks around, man. That's where the Mr. Random look. Wanna come around, you know I bring the thunder. They try to count me out, but I'm a youngin' with some hunger. I always had to work, never been handed me. You know my game is all around magic like I'm Anthony. I do what I want, I do what I please. A savage at the rim, Philly yelling out and beat.
Alright, I am back. Honestly, heck of a game on both sides. I'm surprised that it was that. I'm surprised I only scored 4 points in overtime. They outscored me in the fourth quarter, because coming into the fourth, I think I had a 15-point lead, and I almost choked it away. Tatum, how you shooting? 30% from the field. That's not good. Jalen shooting. How is he shooting 60? He took 14 shots. Hold up, I have a cat in the room. Give me a second. Okay, I am back. I apologize. Let's see who had the most points on game one. Zach LaVine with 43. Bradley Beal usually scores like 50th points on his first game. He didn't. He scored 42. I almost said 62. I'm surprised it's not like 28. Oh, they probably played a game. That's right. I forgot they play. Yeah. 28 boards is the highest in his career. No wonder. What do you mean he came from none? Here's what I find really disrespectful. Alright. DeMar DeRozan is, if not the best, one of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA. And let's take a quick look. His mid-range, he's only an 89. Second best on the team behind Ayo Dosunmu. How is DeMar DeRozan's mid-range shot not the highest? Also, I want to say I'm very impressed by the Chicago Bulls who won the playoffs. Even though they didn't get very far, y'all have a bright future ahead with DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine, and I think, voice crack alert, I think they actually did pretty good with Lonzo Ball starting up point guard this year. I'm not entirely sure. I want to say they were. I don't know. I'm tempted to like put Tyus like out because he cannot grab a board. This is where I am going to end the stream though, simply because 1, it's very early in the morning for me. 2, I want to give a slight break to my PlayStation. I've been on for a while. And also, I want the next game to be, you know, just in a different setting than it is now. I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna take a break for a bit. I will be back on streaming later though. When is later? I don't know. I always do this because, I don't know, I just like having injuries off. This time I'm not gonna do it though. Anyway, hope you had a great day. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.